qualification yesterday. Bahamas have resisted the temptation to make Stephen Gardner double up. No such luck for Alonso Russell, though. He does double for Bahamas as we meet the teams. First of all, Kenya will go in lane number 3 with Wiseman, Makobi, Boniface, Baresa, David Kennedy, Matoki. Dominican Republic, by the way, again, were due to start in lane 2, but despite declaring a team, are not there. Bahamas, then they have Wendell Miller, Alonso Russell, as I say, event of the evening, Zion Miller and Shaquem Paul Smith for the Bahamas, who were the Olympic gold medalists back in 2012, the bronze medalists in 2016. India, with Mohammad Yahya, they pulled up yesterday, you might remember, with Rajesh Ramesh on the second leg, pulling up injured, so they didn't finish. Variatodi, Rajiv and Jacob, their team. Qatar, who led home yesterday, not quite to a qualification position by a brilliant last leg, sub 45 from Baka. They'll go in lane number 6. The United States didn't expect to be here, but a problem with the changeovers meant that they are. Order, as you can see there, Ja'Cory Patterson, Champion Allison and Christopher Bailey have swapped positions from yesterday. Bryce Deadman goes on the final leg for them. And Mexico on the outside. Their star performer yesterday was the second leg runner, Luis Aviles Ferreira, who ran a 44.6 split. They have the same quartet in the same order as yesterday. So Bahamas will carry the home nations here. It's a reminder of how the Americans were disqualified yesterday. There was a problem with the changeover positions. Now, Champion Allison was the guilty party on this occasion. You get positioned by the officials when your incoming runner has 200 meters to go. And that is how it was set up. And Champion Allison was the officials and then moved himself. So Champion Allison the other way around with Christopher Bailey this time, as we see on the outside Mexico. Here is Ja'Cory Patterson for the US on the opening leg. Amar Ibrahim will lead off for Qatar. Yahya, 5th in the world final, India, in Budapest in 2023. They've seen their women's team go through. There's just no point in me trying to compete with the Bahamas crowd at the height of their vocal support. Kenya completed the lineup in 3. Dominican Republic once again a PNS in lane 2. So the United States, the Olympic and world champions, their middle 2 runners both clocked sub 45 legs yesterday. Ja'Cory Patterson will lead them out.
On your marks.
Stand by for about 3 minutes of noise here as well, as the home crowd try and roar the Bahamian quartet on. Tony, and we've got a pull up there, and it's Qatar who've gone. So Qatar's runner has pulled up down the back straight. He's trying to battle on, but he can't do so, so they're out of it. The crowd going mad because the Bahamas, all of a sudden, with Alonso Russell running his second leg of the evening, having appeared in the mixed success earlier on in 3rd position, but he went storming through that first 100 or so. He's maybe just starting to pay the price a little bit for that. Champion Allison taking a wide course around that bend. India in 2nd position. Kenya are running well here as well with Boniface Baresa, as the US prepare to hand on to Christopher Bailey, another one of their athletes who is leaving nothing to chance here on the 3rd leg for Mexico. Has the temerity to come up and try and pass the USA, but Christopher Bailey is having none of it. India trying to sneak up the inside, having a bit of US of all of a sudden clear here. Good second half by Christopher Bailey. But that's the battle for 2nd position at the moment, which could go down to the wire. Mexico have plugged on well, despite a very strong start to that leg. Right to the Olympic Games. They're in 2nd, pursued by India, and Mexico in 4th position. really, for the USA, if they got the baton round successfully here, you'd expect of Mexico, but it's the USA who go sub 3 minutes here, ahead of India, who hang on for second position, just edging out a valiant run for the Mexicans.
We expected the USA to win, and good, but India is doing it well. The 4x4, the women and the men, to make it to the Olympic Games. That's a very special thing, I guess. They are very happy, and I can understand that.
Well, it's a good comeback from two teams who didn't have a good day yesterday. USA, obviously, with their disqualification. India having a runner pulling up injured, so probably neither of them wanted to be here today in this position, but faced up with the circumstances you dealt with, they have got the job done, and USA, an impressive performance to go sub 3 minutes there. A quality quartet that you'd expect to be posting those sort of times. The intriguing ones there were Mexico, Daphne, who ran an interesting race. They were really propelled forward by their second leg runner, Luis Aviles Ferrero. Campos on the third leg, just absolutely eyeballs out, and they were still in with a chance coming down the home straight.
He was coming close in the last 100 meters. Like he pushed forward, but it was really close, but not enough.
So India celebrating, the USA celebrating as well. So we're having some of the countries who are completing the set of 5 teams who came here. Let's have a look at Qatar here as we went out on the second leg. Abu Bakr Abdallah. And Qatar had gone very well on the first leg as well. But he valiantly tries to carry on, but
I think in the beginning he cramped up a little bit, so he was thinking maybe I can just keep going, but you saw no, it was not possible anymore.
As we mentioned earlier on, that team effort when you are in a part of a team before and it's you who individually, whether it's a drop baton or you run out of steam or you're injured or whatever it is, I guess there's that inevitable sense of responsibility as Christopher Paley gives Bryce Deadman the hurry up. But it was never in doubt, that one. This was a great battle down the home straight. Kenya went out hard in the first couple of 100 meters. India managed it really well, but Mexico were just always knocking at the door. India really had to keep working. The Valentin Mendoza for Mexico. But the USA have all 5 through. Great Britain and Northern Ireland have all 5 through as well. There's still a couple of teams who have 4 out of 4 through, who would be completing that set of 5, including France. They have a 5th team to try and win through in the 30. United States dipping under 3 minutes to take a comfortable victory in the end, ahead of India, who take their 2nd spot in a 4x4 Olympic.
The men's 4x400 meters relay at the BTC World Athletics Relays Bahamas 2024 represented a thrilling intersection of speed, teamwork, and tactical execution, with Olympic qualification hanging in the balance. The second round heat brought together 7 nations: Dominican Republic, Kenya, Bahamas, India, Qatar, the United States, and Mexico, each carrying distinct ambitions, strategies, and histories in the 400-meter relay discipline. The Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, under the vibrant Caribbean night sky, set the stage for a contest that demanded not only individual speed, but seamless baton transitions and disciplined pacing. From the outset, the Dominican Republic asserted itself as a serious contender, leveraging a squad composed of Olympic and World Championship caliber athletes. They aimed to combine smooth exchanges with sustained speed over the backstraight. Their opening leg was aggressive but controlled, designed to keep them within striking distance while avoiding burnout early. The second and third legs were crucial, as the teams sought to maintain position against surging rivals. Their strategy of distributing effort across the team, rather than relying solely on a single explosive runner, reflected a nuanced understanding of relay dynamics. By the final leg, their anchor carried both the pressure and expectation of converting consistency into a qualifying position, a role they executed with tactical maturity and mental focus. Meanwhile, the United States, despite not deploying their absolute top roster, demonstrated why they remain a perennial powerhouse in the 4x400 meters. Known for exceptional depth and precision in baton handling, Team USA capitalized on efficient exchanges and disciplined running lines. Their opening runner quickly established a competitive position, using strength and acceleration on the backstraight to challenge early leaders. The middle legs exhibited a blend of experience and raw speed, allowing the team to respond to shifts in momentum while preserving enough energy for a decisive final sprint. Their anchor leg, a calculated balance of controlled aggression and tactical awareness, ultimately ensured that the team remained in medal contention, underscoring the depth of the American relay program. Other teams, including Kenya and the host nation Bahamas, played pivotal roles in shaping the race's dynamics. Kenya, with a reputation for endurance and strategic pacing, attempted to maintain proximity through the early legs, relying on efficient baton transitions to maximize every meter. The Bahamas, buoyed by home support, injected emotion and urgency into each handoff, demonstrating both courage and ambition, even if raw speed gaps posed a challenge. Nations like India, Qatar, and Mexico showcased moments of individual brilliance, but struggled to combine all four legs with the consistency required for Olympic qualification, highlighting the critical importance of team cohesion in the 4x400 discipline. Throughout the race, baton exchanges emerged as decisive factors. Smooth, well-timed transitions allowed teams to conserve momentum, whereas even minor hesitations or misalignments could cost precious fractions of a second, enough to determine qualification or elimination. Observers noted the tactical diversity. Some teams front-loaded their fastest runners to seize early advantage, while others reserved explosive anchors to chase or defend positions in the final stretch. This strategic variation added layers of suspense and highlighted the intricate chess match embedded within a relay. Ultimately, the race underscored that the 4x400 meters is not merely a test of speed, but a synthesis of teamwork, strategy, and psychological resilience. Each nation demonstrated unique approaches to pacing, handoffs, and runner placement, reflecting both preparation and adaptability under high stakes. For the Dominican Republic and the United States, their ability to balance aggression with composure proved decisive, while other nations highlighted potential for future growth on the world stage. The 2024 Bahamas Heat thus provided not only Olympic qualification outcomes, but also a vivid showcase of relay athletics at its finest, blending athletic excellence with the strategic subtleties that define the 4x400 meters.